Woo! Yo, this good people's Devontae back in the house. Word up. Let's talk about it, man. Arsenal played today and Ajax played today. Very close to each other, man. Arsenal played 4 o'clock over here in the Netherlands. And then 30 minutes later, Ajax played away against Sparta Rotterdam. Arsenal won the game 2-0. Ajax 3-3. They were actually down 3-1 at one point. So we're gonna start with Arsenal because there wasn't much going on in that game. I thought it was a very boring game, to be honest. It was a snooze fest. I'm not gonna front, not gonna hold you. It was a snooze fest. But 3 points, top of the league because Chelsea just did the West London neighbors did us a favor and beat Liverpool, something that we should have done. But nevertheless, we took advantage, and now we're top of the league, which is cool. And of course, I want Arsenal to hold on to that top spot and get this title over the line. Even though it's still early in the season, we won a title. We won that title, man. But something needs to be done with the way that we're playing the game, the way we're attacking. Actually, this is the first time in a long time I was actually happy with the lineup. The midfield, Rice, Odegaard as a good. I was happy with that. Even though Trossard, why Trossard starting, but we don't really have that left winger. Even though I want Saka move to the left, but that's for another day, right? Odegaard coming off like after 20 minutes again, and Odegaard, man, like, yeah, he's soft, but it also doesn't help that you have, of course, Supreme Leader Mick Jong Un pushing players onto the pitch when they're not fit. Saying when they're not 100%, and that's actually a thing with Odegaard, right? When he's close to coming back, he's already going to play, and that's been the story with a lot of these players at Arsenal with Supreme Leader Mick Jong Un, and he keeps pushing players back into the game when it should be subbed off right away, or pushing them back like before they actually match fit. And then now Odegaard is like he had to lay down or sit down 3 times. 3 times in like 5 minutes for him to get subbed off. Not good. And the Superman came on. Superman was not good coming off the bench. Superman had a horrible game, but I could say that about most of these players. Not saying horrible, but just not good enough. Saka to me was also not good enough. Like, cool for you that you won your penalty, but I need Arsenal fans to stop calling for what it is when it comes to these Saka performances. When he gets his goals, cool and all, but Saka was not that good. Yeah, it was not that good. I'm sorry. Neither was Gyökeres. And yeah, I'll keep saying that Gyökeres, he needs surface and he needs to start playing a little bit more faster pace so he could get the goals. But there were times where Gyökeres actually should have buried those chances, man. Like, there were some passes there that he should have finished. Eze also had a horrible miss. Eze also wasn't really that good. So yeah, it was just a decent team performance. West Ham didn't do much, but they were defending quite solid, I would say. Of course, new manager bounced, but that is nevertheless, we won the game. And I'm sick and tired of seeing Calafiori in some sort of whatever it is, inverted wingback position, but it gets the free roam instead of the players that are creative that should get like I said, the task, the free roam all around. Like, I'm talking about Eze, Odegaard, Saka. Like, those are the guys, like the creative players, right? The ones that you want to attack and create something, right? Those are the players that should get a free roll instead of a fucking left back. Man. What? How is a left back? Galafiori's playing everywhere on the pitch. Meanwhile, Eze and Odegaard and Saka have to say, play at a certain position. Don't have I don't have the role to free roam around. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird to me that a left back, not even Timber does that. No, Calafiori's the one that gets a free roam all around. Timber to me was good today. Timber was good today. So that would be my man of the match if you ask me. But yeah, it was a snooze fest, man. I need Arsenal to start creating more chances and also start getting more goals though, because it was. And we'll see though what happens with Odegaard. I feel like with this Odegaard injury, Arteta's gonna fall back on Zubamendi, but and then Rice in the A. But I don't want that. I'm cool with that. Just play as a left 10 and then Nwaneri as the right 10. You know what I'm saying? Like Nwaneri needs game time here and he deserves game time. Like stop with the Zubamendi or Marino and all this shit. Like Eze and Nwaneri and then Rice as a 6. I feel like that is something that is gonna look very promising. And I know Arsenal fans probably will agree with me that Eze and Nwaneri with Rice as a 6 is probably the midfield that we should play with instead of like Zubamendi and Marino. Let them guys come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? And Gyökeres needs to step up, but so does Eze as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making no what's that word? You know what I'm saying? I'm not making any. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding everybody accountable. Step it up. So yeah. Now let's move on. Ajax. Oh boy. I swear, if Heitinga and all these other baboons that are like infiltrating this club, right, are and really polluting this club with all that bullshit that they're doing. Oh, I don't know what else to do, man. There's no way I think I should survive after this game, but just because I have scumbagged a tie, scumbagged a draw, and got away with a point. They should have lost that game, bro. They should have fucking lost that game, and I'm just calling it for what it is. Lost that game. But just because Triple H, right, Psycho Sid Valdehorst thought, he was the game, right, the cerebral assassin, right, and the guy is hiding in because he don't want to lose his spot to Dolberg when he's fit, right, scoring 2 goals, and of course the one that ruins it all. Even though he should have started because he's actually the one that been playing well, right. And of course, he had to ruin everybody's party. Maybe it's in the blood, but I'm not going to talk about that, of course. Oscar Gloeg, right? It is in his DNA to ruin shit. And guess what? He had to ruin the party. And y'all going to be saying, but why you want to ice and lose? Why you want to ice and lose? Because I just know that this club, when Heitinga was gonna draw this game or win this game, that this club don't have the cojones, don't have the nuts, don't have the little itty bitty thing you call balls to sack this guy, regardless of whatever the result is. You know what I'm saying? Like, embarrassing. Sparta Rotterdam weren't even that good, to be honest. But Mitchell van Bergen was looking like fucking Ronaldinho over there. It was looking like prime Gianfranco Zola. Mitchell van Bergen, Mokio. I don't want to see him on the left back again because he's not really a left back. But he played left back in the youth. Yes, but he's not a left back. He's a midfielder. He should play as a midfielder. But Fitz Jim, oh boy. It was horrible, bro. Horrible. And what makes this whole thing worse is what's been said before the game and after the game. Heitinga before the game talking about, oh yeah, people can criticize me, but my kids are seeing it, and y'all should not do that because my kids are reading it, whatever. Then you should not take a job, son. Now I'm talking like a New Yorker, but what I mean with it is like, if you cannot take the heat, then you should not be a manager. You should think, if it was so important for your kids to not read bad things about you and stuff and criticism, whatever it is, then you shouldn't have took the job. You know what comes with it, especially being a manager of Ajax. Talking nonsense out of your mouth and then say, oh yeah, some between the lines of, oh yeah, Klaassen is is an undisputed starter. In what world is Klaassen an undisputed starter? He wouldn't have been an undisputed starter if he was playing in the KKD for like Vitesse. No, what are we talking about, man? Mika Gods, oh boy. Man, you shouldn't did whatever you did against Pexwolle, man. Like when you scored those 2 goals, doing all this. Because after that, you haven't shown yourself at all. You have not shown yourself at all. Go Itakura injured again. Third time alone this season. Didn't play. Baas was our best player again. Kloeg had to save us. Taylor, I don't know, man. He needs to be Taylor for real, because football's not for him. And Davy Klaas, I ain't got a good word to say about you, bro. You coming after the game talking about, oh yeah, we all standing behind Heitinga like y'all were down with the Rainbow Squad. Backing Heitinga like it's a gay parade or something like that. No, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. Save the backing for pride. Backing man for pride, bro. Backing Heitinga. What is that rubbish coming out of your damn mouth, B? Now I'm talking like a New York again. Because like, what do you talk about? We're standing behind Heitinga. Just because you get game time. That's why you standing behind Heitinga. But do you deserve game time? Do you even deserve to be captain? You suck. You know what you need to stand behind? You need to stand behind a line of one of those hair transplant stores, whatever, in Turkey or in Amsterdam to fix your fucking failed hair transplant. That's when you stand behind, like. Like what are you talking about, B? Like, I'm serious, man. Like that ass. What are you talking about? What are these fools talking about? Kenneth Taylor talking about Moro. He said something to throw Moro under the bus. Meanwhile, you always do a very good impression of Casper the Ghost, bro. Like you do a very good impression of fucking Yamcha every time you play, but yet you talking like you fucking Vegeta and Goku. I'm sick of these guys, man. All the misplaced arrogance, misplaced egos. Like what y'all act like y'all were Hakim Ziyech or Lasse Schöne or something like no. Y'all not Christian Eriksen. Y'all not Snyder and all these players. Y'all not that good. Know your role and shut your mouth like The Rock. And another guy, Berghuis as well. Like Timu Ziyech. Like, I'm disgusted, man. I think I'm out for real, bro. And Cruz was there watching as well. You should also know that your time is up. Everybody that's responsible for this atrocity that's calling themselves Ajax players, that's calling themselves whatever it is that they are of Ajax, y'all time is up. Time is up. Time to pack your shit and get the fuck out. Dead ass, man. Like you also cannot still be sitting there along with Heitinga. Because what I've been seeing over the past few weeks in terms of like news and how many times y'all block progress. We could have had Oliver Glasner from Crystal Palace, a manager that's now been sought after by every team in the Premier League. Except for Arsenal, because they will never get rid of Nick Jong-un at this point. But that's not the case. Oliver Glasner could have been our manager, and we would have probably did so much better. And many others that were blocked. And actually, the guy that was called a mercenary, right? Mislintat wanted him. But guess what? Some stupid ass motherfuckers that don't know shit about football, right? And I saw one somebody that knows the club is Dutch, knows has Irish DNA. The xenophobia of this fucking club. I'm sick of it. And that's only this club in this country as well. Let's be honest. It always is. It's been going on for years. That's why football in this country has been fucked up. To the point where Spain won more than the Netherlands. Even though Spain did it with Spanish people, but that's not the point. Because they actually it got with the times. We're not getting with the times. But I'm not gonna speak about the Dutch and all that. I'm talking about Ajax. We're not getting with the times. The last time we got with the times was when Ten Hag was there. Farioli tried to get us to that point where we got along with the times. But he was asking too much, I guess. And he wanted to go because he was asking too much, even though it wasn't that much. And that guy and Cookie, right, talking rubbish on that fucking podcast for yesterday. Ever since Farioli, they've been talking shit about him. But when he was here, no, I didn't hear no peep from him. Peep from those two. And I respect them, though, because they're OGs. But that doesn't mean that they're always right, because they're not. Especially with Heineken all this stuff, man. And people now want Heineken to be the next Mikel Arteta or comparing to Mikel Arteta. No. Last night, I said it on Michael TV as well when I was live. You should not get six. Nobody deserves to get the amount of time that Mikel Arteta got at Arsenal and not winning anything. Nobody. And Heitinga don't even look like he'll even get somewhere Mikel Arteta got Arsenal. Say what you want about Arsenal, right, and Mikel Arteta, but at least Mikel Arteta was in contention for a title. Do you think Heitinga has that know-how? I'm so disgusted, man. I'm so furious because I love Ajax, but I hate Ajax right now, and I don't want him. I don't want him to do good until Heitinga's gone, along with his staff of Teletubbies, right, and whatever the fuck is going, like all these people there. The board directors, everybody. I want them all gone. Until that's fixed, fuck Ajax. Until that's fixed, I want Ajax to lose every match. Yes, I'm dead. I'm like that. If you don't agree with me, that is fine. That's fine. But just know that I'd hate to see Ajax lose. But at this point, I don't really care because this club won't change. Let's be honest. This club will not change. Because this club has become ambitionless, gutless, and the guy that implemented the last revolutionary inside this club is long gone. The godfather of this club himself, the man, the GOAT of Ajax, Johan Cruyff, is not here to save us this time. And none of these ex-players and legends of Ajax have the same influence or power to do the same, or even have the guts to do that. No, they only talk on fucking TV. They only talk on TV trying to defend Heitinga. So how about you fucking save the club from this bullshit? How about you bring Ajax back to where it belongs? How about you implement what made Ajax? This whatever this is, that's not Ajax. Ever since Ten Hag is gone, that's not Ajax. Even in the dire times we didn't win the title for 7 years, even that was better. That was more Ajax than what I'm seeing now for 3 years. This is not Ajax, bro. I'm sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach. Heitinga needs to stay for what? People make this guy like he's a legend of the club. No, he's not. He was just a good servant. He's not a fucking icon. Maybe to the F side. Because he good with them. But any real Ajax fan doesn't put Johnny Heitinga over the real legends of the game. Like, give me a break, bro. Give me a break. It's time to get rid of that fucking mindset of we need a Dutch manager, even though he's not good. Y'all don't even get the good Dutch managers and stuff. Or he needs Ajax DNA, or he has to know the club. No, fuck out of here. How about you fucking know how to set up the pieces? How about you fucking know how to make players better? How about you fucking know how to attack and defend? How about you fucking know what Ajax stood for back in the day, what Ajax did back in the day, what made Ajax back in the day, and how to implement that in today's game and make Ajax just good again, great again. To the point where we are back into the Champions League and being a serious team. Because right now we're a fucking joke. We're getting fucking bought by Marseille and Inter. And no disrespect to those teams because they're great, but Jesus Christ, bro. Ashamed. I'm ashamed. You know what I'm saying? This is not sustainable, bro. Like that, this is not sustainable, man. This team, this club needs a whole makeover. And I don't care if it has to be somebody from Spain or Hungary or Ghana or whatever. Somebody that knows what he's doing as a manager. Somebody that had like people at the board of directors that know this shit when it comes to football, right? That are up with the times, that don't be stuck in the past and all this stuff because that's been done. We need to make new history now. And not bad history. Right now we're making bad history. We need to make good history again. We need to make history. We need to be on the right side of our history again. Do something about that. Because I'm sick to death of this club. And it's fuck them until shit is changed. You know what I'm saying? This cannot continue. Sick to death. Sick to death. So no, you know what? Not even Heidegger or Cruz out. Everybody out. Even the players. Except for Mokio, because them the young boys. Them the young boys. But all these other players that we're seeing right now, right? Leaving out the young boys, Bonita Stern and Mokio, all those guys, out as well. All of them out. With that being said, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Comment down below what your thoughts are. What your thoughts are about the game, the Arsenal game against West Ham, and the Sparta Ajax game against Sparta. No aftermath. I think. No, I'm not gonna do aftermath though. I said what I said because I just. I feel like I'm going to repeat myself too much especially when it comes to Ajax. I think Arsenal already said what. Yeah, it's not really need for an aftermath video tomorrow. So, yeah, that's that. Subscribe to the channel. We're almost close to 100 subscribers, man. PJ's POV link in the description. I just want this Ajax, man. Yeah. But Arsenal, you need to stay on top, though. Out.